Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome to another edition of the St. Patrick's Day Special. Alright, so if you recall from the previous episode, we were working away on this field here, and in order to have the St. Patrick's Day Special every day this week, I need to record one in advance, just to make sure I actually can get it done in advance. Let's unfold that. Oh, that's already been unfolded. Let's lower that then. Let's put the pipe out. There we go. Nice. Is that going to be good enough? Yes. So like I was saying, let me turn that down a wee bit there. Like I was saying, I need to have one just a wee bit in advance, just so I can actually have a one every single day for the St. Patrick's Day special, so to speak. So this will be the actual one that goes live on St. Patrick's Day. So happy St. Patrick's Day to you guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like here in Ontario, but based on what it's normally like, I'm sure it'll be cold or wet, or one of the two, or a combination of the both. I don't know for sure, but it'll be something, that's for sure. So excellent. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the episode yesterday. It's actually a lot of fun going back to this game and just seeing some of the differences. Because some of the little things you don't realize, I can't believe it. Being able to do this, you can't actually do this yet, like this in Farm Sim 15. Not with a pickup. I don't know, actually. I don't think you can. I don't honestly have to look now. I don't think there's a header like this yet in 2015 that I know of yet. So maybe this will be something we'll see in the near future in 2015. I don't know for sure. That'd be really nice, though. So yeah, at the end of the last episode I asked, what would you guys like to do in this farm, or on this farm? Is there anything specific you guys would like to see, being that it is a Irish farm? Is there anything specific you'd like to see? So let me know. I'll do my best to accommodate. I'm not going to record too much in advance, just so we can actually do some of these things easily enough. Because I tend to record in advance normally, but for this little series I'm going to try and do it maybe a day and ahead or something. Something not too crazy and not too far in advance like I normally would do. Only because I want you guys to have the option as to what we actually do on this farm. Ooh, stop. Alright, let's lift up the header there. Let's unhook that. And get out of there. Nice. I don't have my vehicle switcher mod in this one. This is kind of strange. Let's see. Nice. Don't have mirrors too. That's actually kind of throwing me off a little bit, because I'm so used to seeing mirrors. And if you recall, in 2013, only a few mods actually had mirrors, and it wasn't like a normal thing. I believe that was something they just kind of that only some mods actually had. Not all of them had it, so kind of strange. But you have to admit, some of these tractors they still look gorgeous now, even though I've played on 2015 for a while now. So these mods look solid even now. It's kind of crazy when you think about it, but they're still fantastic. There we go. Alright, let's get of course. Apparently I wasn't turning quite good enough. There we go. Let's turn all the way around there. Now, if you recall from the previous episode, we also found the silage pit, which is going to be a little bit different. Let's get in the cab here. It's a little bit different on this one because it's not like a drive-through. It's like one of those ones you have to back up into. So it'll be interesting with this particular style of trailer, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. So it'll be interesting, that's for sure. Yeah, so I'm kind of curious what you guys like to see on this map, because it's an Irish map. Is there anything specific you would like to see? Let me know in the comments below. I've played a little bit. Well, I could probably find most mods. I could probably find. So, if there's a specific thing or a specific mod you'd like me to find, I probably could find it relatively easily. But no guaranteed, only because I don't know how. Some of the problem I might run into is actually finding a proper host, because some places probably don't have a server to host the files for 2013 anymore. At least that's my thought. Oh my goodness. This tractor is definitely meant for this, but oh, how on earth did I just do that? Apparently that was, holy smokes. Talk about a tight yard. Wow. That's nuts. And it's funny, there's no far silo mod here, so I can just dump it wherever it needs to go. I wonder if I'll be able to just drive straight through here and just dump it right here. Somehow I doubt it, but it would be funny if you could. Let's see. Are we going to be able to get close enough? No, doesn't look that way. Nope. Alright, let's see if we can't back this thing up a little bit. Let's see. It's actually funny because in with the better steering mod, the one that I used to adjust the way the oh jeez, the mod that I used to adjust which way you're looking, it actually allows you to kind of give you a bit of an idea as to where the trailer is going to go, just because the way it actually backs up. It's kind of interesting because what happens is it'll turn the way you're going to back up. Wow, that's not going the way I want it to go at all. Apparently people will say in real life it's much easier to do this in real life than it is to do it in the game. So I'll have to take your word for it because it's never easy in the game. I've never backed up one of these trailers in real life before, so I honestly don't know what it's like. I can actually turn down the... I forgot you could actually do that with the IC controls. Or not IC controls, what would that be? Oh my goodness, what is that called now? ELS limiter? There we go. Oh my gosh, this is painful to watch. Ooh! I'm sure in real life, like, this would... I don't think this would be this difficult, but maybe it would be. Alright, let's try this then. Let's try it, possibly very unrealistically, but that's all I got at this point. Alright, let's see if we can't miss that. Good. And we'll do it this way. This is not the correct way, not by a long shot, but I don't think I'm gonna have another choice. Based on my current progress, it was gonna take me majority of the episode to get out of that. I should be able to get out of this. One can only hope, but we're gonna find out. Nope, that doesn't look so good either. Jeez. Don't ever ask me to compact your silage and back up a dolly trailer because yikes. But yeah, I think Farmer John was saying the other day, in real life it's actually much easier to do this than it is in this game. I don't know why it's easier or what makes it actually easier, but it is apparently easier in real life, and I've had more than one person say that, so I'll have to take their word for it. There we go. Most unrealistic three-point turn in a silage pit ever. Alright, let's get out of here. It's funny, it seems like because there is the ELS limiter mod in here, it's really strange because what it feels like happens here is when you're driving, when you hit the gas, it actually feels like there's like a lag, so to speak, between when you hit the gas and when it actually starts going forward. And there appears to be like a little bit of a... It's weird, you hit the gas on the gas pedal with the steering wheel, and then like it's really strange because what happens is oh my goodness, what happens is there'll be like nothing, and then there'll be like everything. It's really strange. Alright, that should be a good enough turn. Drive through the bushes a little bit. There we go. Jeez. But also indoor sound. Totally forgot about how amazing indoor sound is, because we have indoor sound right now in 2015, but it's not exactly the same. It's when you're in, like, for example, when I'm in here, I'm at full throttle right now and it's quiet still. Right now with 2015, if you're at full throttle, and it won't be quiet. It'll be quiet on idle, but not on full throttle. So hopefully Upside Down figures out some sort of workaround for that. All right, let's see if we can do this again. Get through that gate. Oh my goodness. I don't know how people do this in real life. Like, I couldn't imagine how difficult this would be in real life. Like, in reality, like, maybe the gates are actually wider and it just seems like they're really narrow in this game, but I suspect that they are equally narrow in real life. So, alright, let's pull over to the side here. There we go. Gotta actually turn that thing off, and then I don't know if you could actually, can you actually look out the back of that thing? Not really. This would be probably one of the more difficult things to actually hook up. Like, if you actually want to do this in real life, could you imagine that? Like, trying to hook this thing up? That would be painful. Now, I suppose I could have done this with Courseplay, but I don't have Courseplay installed, so it wouldn't have made much sense to try with it. There we go. Let's put it in cruise control 1. Nice. Yeah, like some of the little things in the game you don't appreciate them as much. Like when you were actually playing the game and you played it for, like, you know, as long as you did, you don't appreciate it nearly as much. But when you're actually, when you go back and look at some of that stuff, it's actually kind of like, whoa, that's really interesting. Like, that's crazy. Like, I totally forgot about that kind of stuff. So it's really nifty. I like it, at least. So, although the one funny thing about this particular setup I'm using right now, I'm using a Krone Forge self-propelled forager, combine forager. There we go. And I'm using the class pickup header, but I don't know. There is a mowing one you can get for the class, but there isn't a pickup header quite like this, as far as I know. So, like, they did a pretty good job on this thing. Like, look at that. Like, you have to admit, like, considering this is 2013, like, that looks pretty good, considering how long ago that was made. Maybe not as nice as some other, you know, mods or aspects, but I think they did a pretty good job considering. But gotta love this. I think it's funny. If I think about what some of the other people who've done something similar to this, and they've gone back. Like, for example, TCGG Rob went back not too long ago, and he was checking out 2013. He was commenting on some of the same stuff. He was like, "Yeah, like the mods you have available," and it's because you just you take it for granted when you're actually playing the game, and then when you go back and actually mess around with it and try it, it's actually pretty sweet. Alright, let's get the rest of this little windrow right here. Nice, perfect. Yeah, so the other thing we could actually do is we could actually bale some of this if you guys would like to. I did install the John Deere 86. Ooh, which one is that? It is the John Deere. Would be backwards. John Deere 864 Premium. I did install that one, so we do have that. We do have that available to us. Let's go back in cab for a bit here. I do have that one available as well, so we could use that to bale some of this. And actually, the funny thing is, it actually does bale. It does bale wet grass, I believe, and you can wrap it. I think there are wrappers out there that will do it. The only one that would do it, like, you know, properly was the in-game Ursus baler that would wrap as well. I think that's the only one I know of off the top of my head that would actually do it in-game without, like, making a mess of things. You could get a couple other ones. There was a Kverneland one, which would actually make your bales into silage as well. But other than that, I don't think there were many around that would actually do it. So yeah, I don't know. I'd have to honestly look that up now. Nice. It's the one downfall of this, of course, is that you can't have. I would rather not have one of these dolly trailers like this in this scenario, but I'll take it. I'll take it for now, because I don't really have many other options. If I probably picked up a modded combine forager, or like self-propelled forager like this, that was the class 980 maybe, I may not have had to worry about it, because probably the hookup probably would have been fine for that as well. But in this scenario, this is really the only option I had, unless I were to do corn. But we don't think much corn foraging is done in Ireland. I think it's mostly grass. But I am not an expert when it comes to agriculture in in Ireland, that's for sure. So let me know. If you're from Ireland, let me know. I wish you a happy St. Patrick's Day. This will be the actual St. Patrick's Day one that goes live on St. Patrick's Day. And I wish you well. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I believe you actually have the day off in Ireland. Let me know if that's true or not. As far as I know, you have the day off in Ireland for St. Patrick's Day. I think it would be the equivalent in Scotland. It would be Robbie Burns Day. So I believe you would have something like that. Stop, stop, stop. There we go. Let's raise the header because we don't want that running. There we go. Let's grab this guy again. It's so funny. I thought you had to hold down because, like in 2015, you actually have to hold down the. You actually have to hold down the button to go to actually start the engine. Whereas in 2013, well, with this tractor at least, and with the TM150, you don't hold it down per se. You have to press it to preheat and then press it to actually start the engine, which is strange because I'm not used to that anymore. Alright, perfect. Look at that. Nice. I remember why I spent so much time in game in cab in 2013 now. It's because it was the sound inside the cab was so much quieter. I realize now, so that's so strange. I'll have to describe it to you guys when I get on the road here for a second. I'll describe what I'm actually doing versus what actually is happening. Alright, so let's get up here. There we go. Let's drive out of the gate slowly. Alright, that should be good. But the physics are a lot different in this game. You don't realize it until you start messing around. Alright, so I'm going to stop here. So I'm going to describe what I'm doing with my steering wheel, or with my pedals right now. So my foot is all the way down right now. It's still all the way down, still all the way down. See that? It's not, well, it is a tractor, mind you, and I suppose I have to keep that in mind, but it's like there's no, it's like there's a hesitation or something. It's really strange. I don't know why it's the case, but there is some sort of hesitation, so. But whatever. Also, I took the dead zone out. It was like a 10% dead zone in the middle. So what a dead zone is on like a steering wheel or something is that when you're in the middle of the steering wheel, it'll be like a 10%. So like if you turn your steering wheel a little bit, it actually won't turn at all. But I turned it down a lot because it was too much, because it was stopping me from actually driving properly a little bit. Sorry, just grabbing a sip of water there. Or coffee, really. I'm lying to you. It was definitely a coffee. Okay, let's not try that entrance. Let's try the next entrance and see if we can do it a bit better this time. So, it looks like that's the entrance people normally take. So let's see if we can't do this. Oh, not from this angle. Holy smokes. Look at this. Look at that angle. That thing is not going to go in there. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. This is madness. Can I open this door? No, probably not. This is madness! Nope, apparently this is just Ireland. Because in Ireland, that's what they do there. Okay, well, let's just go for a cruise then. See if we can't turn around somewhere. Hopefully we can somewhere. I'm thinking I can actually drive through the hedges. I'm fairly certain about that. This is actually a really nice looking map though. If you look at it, look at that. They did a really nice job modeling this map. And I'm pretty sure those are the only two entrances. I mean, I can't really sell my my chaff anywhere either. I've been so spoiled with the UPK kit in 2015. I would have just bought a vertical silo and done it that way, but don't have that option here. Let's go back in cab for a second here. So much quieter in the cab, it's crazy. Alright, so this should be a good area for us to turn around. Let's do right here. No one's gonna notice. There's no traffic. I don't have traffic turned off. I didn't do anything. Vivo? What's Vivo? I haven't turned it off or anything. There, as far as I know, there probably is traffic on this map. I just don't realize it. This is 100 kilometers an hour. I would never drive 100 kilometers an hour on this thing. That'd be so scary. Like, In Canada, we very rarely have roads that are this narrow, so that would be really scary. Because when we have 100-kilometer-an-hour roads, we have like enormous shoulders on either side, so that if something bad does happen, there's lots of space to kind of avoid things. All right, perfect. This is going to make my life so much easier. There we go. There's the rooster. Some people call them cockerels. I don't know. I've never called them that personally, but for me it's just a rooster. Alright, so let's try the same thing as before. We'll unload just by driving straight into that bunker. I know it's unrealistic and I'm sorry. It's just that it's either that or you watch me for 10 minutes trying to back up a trailer into one of these bunkers. Let's see. How far do I have to go in here for this actually to work? There. That's as far as I need to go in. Excellent. Not very far in, actually, surprisingly. And of course, you actually don't need to, so I don't have any fire silo mod installed or anything crazy like that. Oh, let me just not even show you how that terrible that looks. Yep. Whoa. Apparently we'll just do a little bit of a flip there. Don't know what happened there. Jackknife my trailer. That's terrible. Alright, so let's grab one of our other tractors and compact that. Wow, is that really a pathway we're supposed to be able to follow? Wow, look at that. How on earth would you get a... like... could you imagine doing that? That's ridiculous. And I'm totally going to drive right over all my crop now. And I don't remember if this has... I honestly don't remember if this has that... if this has... what's it called? Wither on the tires or not. That's terrible. Yes! Let's grab this guy. Gotta love this tractor, man. I picked up the four-wheel drive version of the tractor just because it's Ireland and it makes more sense to have a four-wheel drive tractor than a two-wheel drive tractor. I'm fairly certain you would never see one of these in Ireland, but it's a cool tractor nonetheless. These are the types of tractors I miss right now in 2015. Soon. Soon. That's all I need to know. It'll be soon. There we go. Nice. And let's turn that down there. Perfect. And let's flatten out, or compact some of the silage. Flatten it out. I guess technically it's flattening it out. You know what I keep thinking about? I keep thinking about, I'm like, oh, I should really put the four-wheel drive on and the and the differential locks. That's what keeps going through my mind. Like, I just keep thinking about it. I'm like, oh, I should do that, but I don't think some of these tractors actually do have. I can blanket the silo already. Wow, did not expect that. Yeah, but some of the tractors actually do have the capability of four-wheel drive, I believe. Some of them did, at least. I'm not 100% on that because it's been such a long time, so I can't remember if that is the case or not, but we can actually do this too. Make it all pretty and take the HUD off. This is compacted already, which is hilarious. But you gotta love this tractor. They did a good job. It's a little dark on the inside, but that's fine. I can live with that. Alright, let's back up into the little area back in here. And it'll turn off automatically. Like, look at that thing. Like, that's a gorgeous looking tractor. Can't wait to see that in 2015. That's going to be awesome. Is that thing still running over there? Apparently it is. Nope. Oh, this thing is running. I was like, what's running? Alright, so let's fire this guy back up here. Indoor sound, man. Gotta love it. Anyways, I think what we'll do is actually... I think we'll stop the episode there for now, folks. We compacted that silo. We can actually blanket it now if we really want to. Let's go and do that. Because we can, I guess. We'll have a little bit of silage for whatever we want. Ooh, that's a nice looking blanket. Alright, folks, so let me know. What should we do next on the map? So we've done a little bit of forage harvesting already. We've done a little bit of silage. What should we do next? What's an Irish thing to do on this map? Let me know. And we'll come back on the next episode and work on some of that. So my name's Iain Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2013 coming at you from Carrigart Town. Talk to you guys later.